I think maybe a bit because of the translation, I'm not 100% clear on the nuance of the question, but I think I understand essentially. So the way Wikipedia works in terms of if someone is trying to enter false information or to vandalize or just to put in curse words or something like this, the users elect, they vote on administrators, and the administrators have certain special abilities within the software. They can temporarily protect pages so they can't be edited. We do this in case there's a persistent troublemaker on a particular article. They can block people from editing if they won't behave, although we normally try to talk to people first and sort of ask them to read policy on the site and learn. We try to be friendly and open. And then everything that the administrators are doing, they can all see each other's administrative actions, and all of the discussions about what to do are conducted very publicly and openly so that everyone can understand why a particular page is protected, why a particular person was blocked from editing, all those kinds of things. And of course, it's an open community dialogue and debate. This is in no way a step backwards. This has always been the case in Wikipedia. And I think sometimes the reason people, when they hear about this, they think, oh, it's a step backwards, is because they somehow had the idea that Wikipedia was a complete Wild West anarchy with, I guess Wild West might be hard to translate, but maybe people know the term. It's not a complete anarchy, it never has been, and it's always been very important within our community that we have a real core group of people who are very passionate about quality. If we didn't have that, then the worst voices would dominate. It really is something that requires a lot of thoughtfulness, and people who genuinely care about making something that's really, that we can be proud of. And so that's always been the case. I think, yeah, so.
Non conoscevamo bene prima Wikipedia, come funzionava, e quindi questa notizia è stata sopravvalutata.
Yes, that's usually the case. Every time we make some change to the software, and it doesn't matter if we're becoming more open or less open by some rule change, I found in long experience it doesn't matter what we do, the headline will read, Wikipedia imposes new controls. And well, there's nothing to be done about that. I think it's hard for people to understand Wikipedia.
Non è una dimostrazione del fatto che c'è bisogno di qualcuno che elabori l'informazione.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's no question that we need, in society, we always need the very thoughtful individual, the person who will come to a situation, really assess things and make a careful judgment. We can't do without that. And I think maybe what Wikipedia proves is that it turns out there are far more people who are interested in that and who believe in that than we may have previously imagined. And I think that there's a lot of top-down control that people mistake for this idea. You can be very thoughtful in a community group without top-down control. So I think that's the key.